would outline a more aggressive push for job creation, private sector expansion and broad-based economic recovery as Finance Minister Dr. Kasiala Tuforsen presents the 2026 budget and economic policy to Parliament on Thursday. The budget will be the first full-year fiscal blueprint of the Mahama administration and is expected to consolidate the gains made in 2025. My colleague Neela Telati has more in this report.
The 2026 budget CNL Business understands will be anchored on 9 core objectives to push Ghana's recovery into a new phase. The priorities include reducing hardships, ensuring macroeconomic stability, restoring fiscal and debt sustainability, and rolling out bold structural reforms. Government will also focus on rebuilding investor confidence, achieving inclusive and sustainable growth, protecting low-income earners and vulnerable groups, as well as creating sustainable employment opportunities. The budget further aims to restore good governance and intensify the fight against corruption. Authorities are pointing to stronger gold reserve accumulation, successful IMF reviews, and improved market sentiment as evidence that stability is returning.
If you look at inflation has reduced from 23.8% at the beginning of the year, currently at single digit. We have also seen the Ghana cedi doing very well on the back of the external sector. I mean, gold, cocoa, and remittances have brought in enough efforts to support the performance of the Ghanaian cedi. We have also seen continuous reduction of prices at the pump. The monetary policy rate has also come down significantly.
For 2026, government is targeting real GDP growth of 5%, a primary surplus of at least 1.5% of GDP, a debt to GDP ratio of 55%, inflation within the 8% band plus or minus 2, and gross international reserves of no less than 3 months of imports cover.
We expect the 2026 budget to focus more on growth. We also expect the government to empower the private sector in the 2026 budget, considering the fact that the government alone cannot create the jobs. The government is always the enabler, creating the appropriate environment for businesses to take advantage of. And so we expect the full implementation of the 24-hour economic policy, which is intended to capacitate the private sector to create the decent jobs that we want.
The fiscal plan will also outline steps to deliver major policy commitments, such as the Big Push infrastructure agenda, the 24-hour economy, the Women's Development Bank, the Digital Jobs Initiative, Agriculture for Jobs, and Rapid Industrialization.
Finance Minister Dr. Kasiala Tuforsen takes the floor in Parliament on Thursday to present the 2026 budget. But for many businesses, households, and even investors, they will be turning their attention on how the government plans to convert recent macroeconomic gains into improved livelihoods. Reporting for ChannelOne Business, I am Neela Telati.